Aries, welcome into the channel. I hope you're doing well. So we started the pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde in the sign of Pisces on the 11th. So it doesn't actually start until the 26th. However, we are in the pre-shadow, so things are starting to gear up. The series of these readings is obviously, we know that there can be reconnections. So people coming back from the past. I did a short on it, so you're more than welcome to check that out for more details. I'm not going to get into all that here. Please check it out if you feel you need a little more information. But what I'd like to do is, because somebody could be coming back from the past, my thoughts are, why are they coming back, right? Because Pisces energy, while it's intuitive and very dreamy, it can also during this time cause confusion and muddy the waters a little bit, because you can be a cross between, is this person coming back and providing me an illusion, or are they being sincere about coming back? And you're being asked to use your intuition over logic. So I'm going to take a look at you, and we're going to take a look at your person. Get an idea of where you are right now, where this person is. Always take what resonates and throw out the rest. And if it doesn't resonate, check out your other sign placements. We embody all zodiac signs because all 12 signs are stationed in every area of life, every house, the day you're born. Okay, give me 3 cards for Aries, 3 cards for this person from the past. Give me an idea of what's going on. Hierophant in the reverse. Knight of Swords. 2 of Swords. That's interesting. Okay. Let's do your person. The Fool. Oh. 5 of Swords in reverse. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So Aries, you're currently sitting in an energy of, you might be stuck in your head a little bit about this person. You're worried about them not telling you the truth. This could be possibly with the Hierophant in reverse, somebody you had a falling out with relationship-wise. You could have already been divorced from this person. Maybe you're separated. Could be that high-level commitment. And you're currently sitting in this, I'm confused. I don't know what the truth is. Again, that is the Pisces retrograde energy. It is confusing, fuzzy, and that's why you're being asked to take the time to listen to your intuition rather than logic. It gives me a sense that when this person comes back in, it's like you're afraid that they're coming in recklessly, right? Maybe trying to still avoid making a decision when it comes to you and this relationship. Okay? So I get it. You're a little bit on eggshells right now. Okay, it makes sense. Let's go to your person. Well, with the Fool, the Five of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so they'd like to have a new beginning, okay? That's Aries energy. So it could be another Aries. They could have strong Aries, or basically this could actually be during Aries season that they really want to have a new beginning, but they may start to do some communication with you because of the Knight of Swords. So your concern is, are they just being reckless, trying to come back, and talk about things to get you out of your head of stagnation with them? But it looks like, they feel a bit of a regret not taking the time to work with you. I'm sorry, did I say Eight of Pentacles? This is the Six of Pentacles. I am so sorry. See, there you go. Retrograde is going to be tripping everybody up. Words are tripped up, communications tripped up. It's already starting. Today is the 12th. And the pre-shadow was just started on the 11th. So it's kicking in. My apologies. This is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So basically they do have a lot of regrets. They would like to have a new beginning. Let's have a do-over, because they didn't put in their fair share. Okay, Taurus energy. So they could be a Taurus. They could have Taurus in their chart. We do have some Aries. And then, of course, we have, Aquarius, and then Aries. So strong Aries and strong Taurus. You could have strong Taurus in your chart as well, or maybe the both of you do, okay, somewhere. But it does appear that they would like to have a do-over, okay? And so I know you're confused about this situation. I get that. And you are very caught in your head, because maybe this person's come back before and they've come back talking and it's been kind of reckless. They rush in, they want to, have a do-over too quickly. And then as soon as they're coming back in trying to do a redo a week later, there's miscommunication. Things fall off the bandwagon. They're not putting in their fair share. I get it. You're very timid. So between now and April 9th, let's not make any major decisions, right? They might be coming and trying to change your mind about a new beginning, but it doesn't mean you have to. Right now, it's time for you to sit, maybe analyze, right? Let's see how their behavior is towards you. Instead of it going so quickly, let's slow it down, Let's slow it down. What I want to do is I want to go here real quick, and I want to see, what was this actual block? I know it looks like they didn't put in their fair share, right? They may have, it may have been just about money, but what was the actual blocks here between Aries and their person? So we've got incomplete. Fixing them. Lust, not love. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like what was going on here in this connection with this person was, if they always rush back in, they never felt whole. So as we know, true healthy connections are when a person shows up in your life and they're a whole person, right? They love themselves. They know how to pay their own bills. They've got their own job. They know how to throw laundry in the washer, right? They know how to function, right? They know how to, be happy with themselves. They're not going to show up because they're bored and they need you to entertain them. They always felt like there was something missing with them. And here, I think you always felt like you had to fix them. So they showed up, like that heart-shaped piece of bread, missing the center piece. Like, well, I need you to fix me. And I think you always felt like you needed to fix them. But really, the whole basis of all this is it's very lustful. So it's a come in and help me feel good about myself. I need somebody to touch me. And you're like, okay, well, let me come in and give you my energy, my, intimate love, right? Let me come in and always fix you. But it's very lustful. So, my question is, can this lust turn into love? Tell me about this lust, not love. So it's very much the passion is not the same, right? So it's not lasting, which is why you're feeling a little timid about them rushing in, because they need you to make them feel whole again, right? But you're not there to fix them. You can't fix them. They have to fix themselves. So we've got the Hanged Man, Pisces energy, Page of Pentacles, Lovers in reverse. So my question was, can this turn into love? Can we change it off from lust and make it something a little bit more substantial? Not just about coming in and fixing me, giving me some of your energy, make me feel good energy. And Spirit saying, look, it is time to think about letting this go. Okay, because the Page of Pentacles is, this is somebody young taking an advantage of the situation, knowing that you're the type of person that might want to fix them, right? So you're always going to, have your door open, your arms open to hold this person, give them a little affection, make them feel good, and then they're going to rush right back off. With the Lovers in the reverse is, their heart isn't choosing this connection. Their lust is. Their heart's not choosing it. So it is lust. It is not love. It's always going to feel like you're fixing them because they're always going to come in complete because they're not whole. They need to grow up some. They need to look at this situation from a different perspective, right? Meaning they need to learn something out of you not taking them back this time. So retrogrades are also about bringing somebody back in to talk about the miscommunications, to talk about the old emotional discussions that were left. And this is probably a time for you to stand up for yourself, okay? Two of Swords is to stop blocking in your mind why this person's really coming back. It's something you might not have always wanted to see, even though I think you feel, hey, they do come in reckless. Am I going to be reckless? Because it's always the Hierophant in the reverse. So, it's never coming together in a high level commitment as it should. And like I said, some of you, this could be you're in a separation and this person keeps coming back, and maybe you're trying to reverse that separation and get back to a marriage. That's just for some of you, not all of you. Some of you, it could be, you were in a high level commitment and, it's, are we going to be able to get back together seriously? Because you're like, there's always this impulsive feeling with this person, and that's because it is, right? And if you're feeling that, you got to trust your intuition, because their heart's not choosing this, right? They're coming in and they're just taking, the advantage of the situation, knowing, I think they know that maybe you like to fix them. It makes you feel good fixing them, but that's not your job, right? They need to fix themselves. They're not a project. It's either they show up whole and complete and they're ready to be in love and not come in just for a quick fix, a quick roll in the hay. Make them feel better and then they leave. There's a lesson here for you to learn as well, right? With the Hierophant in the reverse. There's something you're not learning, and it's you need to learn that you can't fix them. They're not a project. They are their own project. You are your own project. Okay? You're not here to get their rocks off so they feel better, and then they think that they can keep coming back in, having a new start with you. And you're on the hopes of, are they going to choose it in the upright correctly? And they never do. So let's go over here. Anything in here with the True Intentions deck for the collective? So I'm not taking all of these, but I am supposed to see this. So we have the Revenge card. We have Apology. Secret. Deceit. Frustrated. Gift, collaborate, date, goodbye. I guess I am supposed to take every... that's a lot of cards, but when I keep going, kind of tells the story, doesn't it? Kind of resonates. They may come in and try to apologize or seem like they're apologizing, okay? Which is the recklessness. The revenge, it's kind of like you might feel a little bit revengeful, right? Because it's like they come in, you try to fix them, you think maybe they're on the right track, and then they kind of swoop off and they're still broken, and you might feel a little revengeful internally because you keep allowing yourself to believe you can fix this person, and that's not right. It's always, they're always like, it's like a secret. They're always holding back from you. The secret is they're always holding back their heart. They're not truly giving you their heart. It's frustrating you, completely frustrating you. Because I think in your mind, you really want to fix this person, but it's not your job. Deceit. It always feels like it's being deceitful. But I think it's more of people people will do what you allow them to do. The gift. You have something beautiful to offer because you care enough to want to fix somebody. That's a beautiful thing, but that is not for you to do. And I think that's part of the lesson, is for you to understand that you keep that fix energy, all those tools to keep fixing yourself. They want to come in and act like they want to collaborate. Hey, let's go on a date. Let's get together. Let's go have a drink. Let's have dinner. Hey, can I come over and hang out and watch a movie? And then there, it's short-lived. It's goodbye again. So, now's the time to really, really get serious about not allowing this person to come back in, and to get clear on what it is that they do. What is it that they're doing? Are they pretending that they're here to actually work with you? Listen to yourself. How many times have they come back? Okay, especially if it's being impulsive, right? They're coming back in with swift words and you feel it. Okay? And it's truly to get inside and say, this person is not functioning off true love because they don't love themselves. And each time they come back, there's another piece of glass broken, and there's so much glass that it's almost as if the fixing, it's like it's getting worse. You're never going to be able to fix this person. All they're doing is using your beautiful energy because they know you care so much and want to fix them. Okay, so we've got the Gemini energy, we've got the Pisces, I said Aquarius, we've got Aries energy, strong Taurus, we've got some Libra, some Gemini again, but strong really Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Pisces. I said Aries, right? Okay. All right, collective, Aries. That is what I have for you. I hope this helps provide you the information you need to know during this Mercury retrograde. Again, we are not in the clear until April 9th. So after April 9th, that is when you'll be able to not be in a confused state, and you'll be more clear on this situation. Aries season is really when this person could try to come back in. But now during the retrograde, it takes us back to start maybe thinking about this person and how they always came into you and what you were doing of always trying to fix. So you can't fix, and they should not be allowed to come back into your life for just lustful reasons unless that is something you agreed upon as well. Okay? So I hope this was helpful. And if anything did, hit the like button, share, subscribe. I love you. Take care of yourself during this retrograde, okay? And until the next one, I'll see you soon.